To make sure my mic was on.
All right, we finna start. Welcome back to What's Been on Your Mind, man. We just dropped the video yesterday, so if y'all ain't watched that yet, go check that out. But we got another guest on today, man. Somebody we grew up with really since divers, for real.
Man, really, our brother, for real.
That's,
Man,
yeah,
family, bro. That's
crazy.
family right here. But it's my man DQ, man. You want to tell them about yourself? You don't have to.
like Tay said, we've been, these ain't even friends. They family, basically. Like my mom and their dad were dating at the time, so they were dating for a while. So,
Yeah, it was a minute, bro.
It was like room. Like,
Nah, we was real young. As a matter of fact, it made me think of when we used to stay at your mom's house, and sometimes we would stay in the living room, but sometimes it'd be dark. Y'all go to your room, and it'd be too dark, bro. I'd be so scared because Tay would go to sleep, and it would be so dark. And we watching like
I know what house you talking about.
yeah,
Too.
and we would watch like ghost hunter movies or ghost whatever it was called.
Yeah.
But it's just like, bro, I was so scared, bro. In the hallway to go to the bathroom, you had to go through the kitchen, which was dark, and then you had to go to the bathroom, which was dark and stuff. So I used to be so scared, bro. It was so scary there.
Well, if you call my house, I ain't gotta worry about that no more.
Nah,
But,
for sure. The new house cool for sure, but yeah. Even sometimes it was nice, like whenever Tay would stay in Demarion's room or I stay in your room, because I'm like, at least I got somebody in here with me.
Yeah.
That living room was scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie
You'll
to
wake
you.
up. I was always waking up in the middle of the night, and then you don't want to be in the face like you see the hallway. It's like you make up them stuff in your mind, like, do I see a face right there, or like, you know what I'm saying? You
That-
psych yourself out, but
Thanks. And it's crazy because sometimes me and Tay would be the little couch that y'all had that was like, you know how you looking over the kitchen and you could see the TV and the couch is below?
Yeah.
We would be on the same couch together, bro, because we was scared, bro. I was scared. Or he would be sleeping, I'll just go over there with him because I'm scared, bro.
bro,
I was so scared.
nah, it was some good times though. But what's been on your mind though, for real?
Man, I was thinking about this on the way over here. Like, I just turned 21 in January, and I'm like, we are the new adults. Like,
Nah, for
this is
real.
crazy. Like, all it took was like one blink, and
Nah, for real.
now like we in the world now. I mean, our parents, of course, like
Yeah.
are helping us and stuff, but like
We
we are
new
really
young
adults
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Like,
for
that's
sure.
really crazy.
Yeah. It's weird too because like when I go places, I think sometimes like we are freshly 21, but sometimes I might not, get ID'd or something, but sometimes I do, but it kind of feel good knowing that I'm 21, so I just,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it is like that. I think talking to one of my cousins, like I think I said it on here before, like we the new age of like planning trips with family, setting stuff up to see family. So it's kind of like, man, I mean, he don't understand yet because he only 19, but still, like, we all around relatively the same age and stuff.
Mhm.
So I feel you on that one.
Nah, I feel you. It's crazy to think about, but we got some dumbass new adults.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like, just thinking about it, like, some of the people, like, some of our peers, not like just people in Missouri or whatever in general, but like people around the world, we in some shit.
We got some slow ass new adults.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, during this time, bro, especially like we going through COVID and all that, like, say a lot of the doctors, I see a lot of like TikToks and shit like about like doctors and people who in nursing school and they cheating. But these are the doctors we gonna be going
Nah,
to.
for real. And you literally, like, they got this thing called Chat GPT. I'm not gonna lie, I use it too. But hey, you you can cheat literally on everything. You can get people to make your essays for you. So it's like,
So like you forget
I don't think you should be cheating like
in that
to
field
get your
though,
CNA,
bro.
Yeah,
though.
no, for
'cause
sure, for
if
sure,
you cheat
for
to
sure.
get your CNA and you working in the hospital, you don't know what to
yeah,
do.
for
It
sure.
come down-
Somebody's life's in your
Nah,
hands.
for real.
She ended up doing the wrong procedure.
Yeah.
She forgot what she did because she cheated or he
Yeah.
cheated. I'm just like, it's a blessing and a curse because I think our generation is like we got a lot of entrepreneurs and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but like on the other aspect,
We got people that's lazy.
yeah, they cheated, so it's just
Yeah.
like, or like they kind of like maneuver their way around certain things. So it's like when you get to that level and we started relying on these doctors and like other people, it's like, do we trust them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. So I've been I think it happened yesterday, maybe the day before, but how y'all feel about the Bradley Beal going to what is it? The Suns?
Okay, this what I'm figuring. Okay, nobody is going to bash Kevin Durant for making the super team, but let LeBron do it. The
Nah,
whole
for real,
sports
for
media
sure.
gonna talk about it.
LeBron needs another
So-
super team.
Yeah, so
Nah.
that's why I'm pretty confused on why nobody's not bashing Kevin Durant as much as LeBron. That's how you know LeBron is great.
Nah, for sure. And my view on it is like, bro, like all of us, we big LeBron fans, bro. But people don't get on KD for what he's done and super teams and all that. But I don't got nothing to say. KD can hoop though. That's
Yeah,
one thing
he
I
can.
can't take from him.
He can.
I might not agree
That's
everything, but he can hoop.
Yeah,
he
he can
can
hoop.
like
He can definitely.
one of the greatest scorers of all time. So I'm just like, damn, KD, what? Like he is getting older, but I feel you though. If that's Bron, oh, he needed this. Mike was better. Steph, they just bring so much stuff into it. So
They can't put Mike in this now. Mike was playing dudes that was retiring at 30. LeBron
Nah,
is
for real, bro.
for
LeBron is out here still
Blow it.
performing above the level at 37, 38.
yeah,
So he's still dunking like he was 20.
nah, for real.
But
Bron
it's
is
just like, I don't know, like I'm not trying to take no greatness from Michael Jordan and all that, but it's just like when I look at LeBron, any era of basketball he could play in,
Yeah, he could.
and he can be the best in that era. I don't think Mike,
Anybody from the era now would kill in Jordan.
That's what I'm saying.
I
So
said I literally said this. If Kyrie was playing against Jordan's team, John Paxson and Steve Kerr would
Curry
have a
could.
problem getting.
nah, Kyrie
getting-
would kill, bro.
He would definitely drop 40.
Nah,
He would
and
definitely drop 40.
no offense to Mike, but if you put Mike in this era
yeah,
now,
he's not gonna survive.
he's probably like
He's gonna be like top 15 in his position. Like James
man,
Harden.
he's not. He probably gonna be like a Jimmy Butler
Yeah.
I don't know.
or a Sean like a
top.
Sean
He
Livingston
might be
type
top
of
10
player,
in his
bro.
position.
I wouldn't say top 10 in his position, not a top 10 player though. Just
I
because
don't think he's Jimmy. I don't think he's Jimmy. And I only said I didn't see Mike a lot, but I don't think he's.
like they bag just wasn't that deep back then, so it was just like
Yeah.
It wasn't
now
horrible though.
It wasn't.
it wasn't horrible.
wasn't
But how many
horrible.
players do you think have that bag or not more in their bag this year?
Yeah, in that era, you had Karl Malone only making shots from the elbow to the block.
Yeah.
Now we got centers coming to the arc
Nah,
to
for
play
real.
to start the offense. For example, Jokic. Jokic can shoot threes. AD can shoot threes. DeMarcus Cousins can shoot threes.
Mhm.
It's like we came to an era now where handles is a priority now.
Yeah.
So like not only the 1, the 2, the 3, now the 4 can handle the ball. The 5 can handle the ball.
For sure.
The 5 can, you know what I'm saying, instead of pick and roll, he can pick and pop.
Yeah. See,
That's true.
that's my thing too. Is like even with the GOAT debate too. I really didn't see Mike play. So like when people tell me like, "Oh, Mike's the greatest,"
Yeah, I don't.
okay, that's
I-
cool, and I respect your opinion.
Yeah.
But especially people that's our age, let's be honest. Unless
Kobe
you
and
watching
LeBron.
tape,
Yeah.
all the tapes, and it's probably not all the tapes of Mike's or really Kobe's. Kobe, I guess Kobe was a little bit.
Yeah, I would say the GOAT debate just has to be against LeBron and Kobe because
Yeah.
none of us were born in Michael.
That's
Jordan's
what I'm
era.
saying.
Like
You
we
never
didn't
saw him
really
play.
watch him live
Yeah.
TV win and
Yeah.
lose every game.
Like
So,
Bron, like, that's why I tell people, that's my GOAT. I can't speak for y'all
Yeah.
old heads, none of that. But that's who I saw play, and that's just who I've been watching.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's who I think the GOAT is. So that's just me though.
that's true.
But
I don't think we ever talked about it. Well, this is our first time really talking about sports, but how y'all feel about the Ja Morant situation? I love Ja, bro. I think Ja is a good player. He just sometimes like it kind of like made me mad because it's like, bro, you got you got there, you made it, and you trying to throw it all away for what? To make yourself seem like you something you're not trying to
look cool.
And I
Yeah.
get it. He's young too. Like he's a young millionaire. So like
Yeah.
he's gonna be a little careless.
Yeah.
Careless. Him. Got guys like him, Jordan Poole. Like they just got millions of dollars. So like they're a little careless, and they're not like aware of their surroundings.
That is true.
Yeah.
Surroundings are like double taking of the decisions. But the John Morant situation, like man, you got a kid and everything too. I don't think I would want to go to jail and not see my child for I don't know.
Yeah, and that's how I was thinking too. Just like I think that out of everything should be the outlier. Like, how would your daughter look back and be like, "Damn, this is what my pops was doing"?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It could tarnish not just his reputation, but her reputation too. Growing up, like this is what your dad was doing. You know what I'm saying? Unless he turns it around, but like. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, he gonna have to. That 25-game suspension, that's a quarter of the season.
Man, and so he can't get no
awards,
postseason awards. So he can't get a super. He could have got a super max last year, but he didn't make All NBA team because he should have made it, but because he did that stupid stuff, they was like, nah, you're not on here.
Yeah, and what's so crazy is like I kind of could see it, and I think I was telling Tay about this. It kind of looked to me like whenever he was coming out of college. Man, he had so many people riding with him. And then as he was getting in the league, I think it was like he had some haters too. So it's like the stuff they said about him, it was like it's like they wanted him to be the villain. And he turned himself into that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, because I be telling people, it's like, it's hard to defend him right now because like, Ja, that was dumb. But how I look at it too, like old heads or like dudes that used to play back in the day, they was just like, they couldn't play in this era because there's so much social media. You literally can't walk. You literally can't you can't like walk a different way because social media's gonna see it. People's gonna be recording you and stuff. So, in that terms, it's like I get it, but at the same time, you dumb. You know your boy has the camera up and you flashing a gun. And I think his boy was trying to save him.
I don't think that was on his boy.
Yeah, because people was like, watch your friends.
Yeah,
but as soon as the gun, he put the camera down and stuff.
Like,
so
you couldn't even see the gun unless you slowed it down. You know what I'm saying? Because he moved it so fast.
And then back on the old heads can play in the era, they did stuff way worse than us. I mean, speaking about Karl Malone, he's still not in jail for what he did to the little girl, and his
that's insane.
So
bro.
But no, it's actually a few people that like back in the day it's kind of swept under the rug. Like one thing I can think of specifically is like Ben Roethlisberger. Mom talked about it all the time.
People don't do that stuff with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, they don't talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
And just imagine if they had cameras back then, it would be. I think it would be bad. They was doing something.
Yeah, I think if social media was there back then, Karl Malone would be getting more bashed. Like when he went to the Lakers game, he ain't never went to no Lakers game anymore. After he came out the spotlight, that's when the story came back up about him and the girl situation. Yeah. So now he's back in this little hole because he knows.
Steven Jackson and stuff like that, they say all the time. He was just like, man, I couldn't make it in this era. I probably would have got kicked out the league, bro, because it's too many cameras. You know what I'm saying? Too much stuff going on. So.
No, and I feel it in a way in terms of just imagine if we had that much money that they got. It ain't no telling, and it's just like you get that much money, and like people always talk about it. What's your friends telling you? Well. You probably ain't gonna tell him the truth because he making this money, bro. Y'all don't. What I'm listening to you for?
Yeah,
you know
I'm saying. So he's like I said, him like his era, his draft class, they're young. Yeah. So like getting them millions of dollars, like of course, like take care of the family, but like this is theirs. Like of course they're gonna have a little fun. Like,
they just gotta be a little
John Morant dropping $100K at the strip club, like that was his fun right there.
But I'm not mad at that.
That's his fun.
Yeah,
that's his fun.
I had your fun, but I'm just more like the gun stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having a gun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially like a lot of people.
If you're protecting yourself. Yeah. Because like you said, he's a millionaire.
Yeah. So, a lot of people be like, well, he's not breaking the law. He's not. But I feel like you gotta fit an image when you in the NBA or the NFL or something like that.
And then when you towing the guns, like rappers, how they got it like this.
If you towing then they gonna be like, oh, he.
Yeah, I don't.
And then that's your reputation.
Yeah, I don't mind him having the gun. Yeah, you know, he's a millionaire, and there might not be a lot of people that would want to see his face
As a
as
matter of fact,
genuine person.
boy who play on he played in the NFL. He got shot. He got robbed and he got shot. He came back to running back. What's his name?
Oh, he played
Robinson,
for
Washington.
Washington. Yeah.
He
I know
got
you
shot
talking
because I think somebody tried to rob him. But like, obviously, if you need to protect yourself, protect yourself. But flashing it and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, he's a new player. I thought you was talking about Sean Taylor.
No,
the
no,
safety.
no. I was talking about
Yeah, he a new running back.
Oh,
He
okay.
his name was like Brian something or
Robinson.
Robinson,
Yeah.
but he didn't start the beginning of the year because he got
Oh, okay. I
yeah,
remember
he
now.
got I
Yeah.
think he got shot or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they kind of I don't know if y'all seen they trying to kind of like everybody on Carson Wentz's head because he just posted a picture on his Instagram
With the bear.
with
Yep.
the bear.
Yeah.
He just killed a bear or whatever, and he had a little crossbow laying on the bear and shit like that. So they was kind of like, well, why ain't they finding him and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Shoot, since we picking on the NFL, why is Brett Favre not in jail?
man,
Why is
he
he
done
not-
scammed this bro.
Why is he not in jail?
He scammed, bro.
I'm still surprised about that.
Nah, that is. But you know, like
But they put like Ime Udoka on blast for a little the stuff happened in the organization,
Yeah.
which was a mutual thing that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't like he forced himself on her or nothing. But you know,
yeah.
I was getting more talked about than Brett Favre's situation.
And it's one of the things though, like, and sometimes people just got to come to a realization that we live in a white man's world, and it's not saying we can't thrive and be successful in this world, but I'm just saying let's just speak about the facts. Most of the white men, or if they, sometimes they get convicted, but most of the time they don't. You know, and then-
Especially these big time athletes.
yeah, they don't, and they got the bread to sweep it under the rug. So
Yeah.
Because
'Cause
they
that's-
still talk about Michael Vick. People still try to hold that over Michael Vick's head for
Yeah.
the dog thing. And honestly, I think what Brett Favre did was 10 times
10
worse.
times worse,
And Michael Vick went to jail for it, and he still gets people still talk about it to this day. But they not. It's like that situation when Brett Favre happened. They talked to, like, especially these big networks like ESPN. Like I said with the Ime Udoka stuff, they talked about that for like 3-4 days, damn near a week. But with Brett Favre, it was like one
it
day.
was like one day, and then it
One-
got swept.
Yeah.
And then when he went to trial, they talked about it again, and then they didn't talk about it after that.
facts.
So it's just it's a messed up situation. But like you said, I mean, people always, we don't have to bring race into it, but I think race you have to.
Yeah,
Like,
race is
if
a-
you're not
yeah.
being naive and you really like see it for what it is, it's a race thing. It's a
Yeah.
white man's world. It's just the world we live in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't think it'll ever change, but just gotta maneuver how you maneuver. Like this Deshaun Watson thing. I don't know if he did it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, but like you said, Ben Roethlisberger, that shit wasn't getting talked about at all.
Okay,
So,
with the not Dennis, Deshaun Watson situation. Why did the allegations come after he wanted a trade?
that's
what questions me.
my thing too. He wanted to
Yeah.
yeah, like
If this was and they said this happened months ago, so why couldn't this be brought up the months when he was a Texan?
That's what I'm
and
saying.
it kind of makes me like these ownerships. It really has that slave mentality in a way. Oh, you
Yeah.
don't want to be on my organization no more? Okay, now we're gonna put this on you.
Mm.
The organization even knew if they knew about it, if it was true, you know what I'm saying? They knew about it, but they held it on him for leverage.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to leave, all right, we got something for you. Now we're gonna try to ruin your career.
Yeah. No, that's facts.
That's just messy as heck.
Yeah,
but
it is super messy and stuff. So I got one thing, we was kind of talking about, sweeping stuff under the rug, or like, it just made me think of the submarine thing with the Titanic and stuff. And before I really go into that, so I saw this post the other day, like I was telling Tay, this one girl posted on her Snapchat. She was just like, everybody talking about talking about the people or the submarines and what happened, but I'm wondering, what are they trying to hide from us, or what are they trying to put in place of that, or something like that, to distract us. Distract us pretty much. And I saw this post, and it was just like, it was a boat full of immigrants. I don't know where from though, but like I seen the picture and it looked like it was super crowded, but the ship sunk.
Mm.
And I haven't heard anything about that, but they want. And I'm not saying none. I'm not saying that the submarine thing wasn't a serious thing, but let's be honest. These are billionaires, and y'all didn't have a GPS, and y'all using what was it,
Yeah, it was a
PS2
knockoff
controller.
PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, come on, like what are we doing?
But
So
yeah, it's kind of like pick your poison. Would you rather save 700 people or four
That don't give a damn
don't
about
care.
nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
4 dudes. No, I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying. Obviously, they lost its value, but
Yeah.
700 over 4.
Yeah.
They had the whole National Guard, U.S. Navy out looking for. It's 700 people who just drowned.
Yeah.
nah,
and,
for real.
and nobody sent. I think some people survived,
Mhm.
but majority of those people died, and you couldn't send nobody
The
out
only
there.
person I care about that was in that submarine was the youngest one out the group, and I think he was like 19.
19.
And I think he said I think he really only went because his dad went.
Yeah, that's the only probably person I care about.
That's-
Them old
that's
heads,
crazy,
they
yeah.
they lived their life.
Yeah.
They did what they did.
Yeah.
Probably the only person I care about was the youngest one.
And
because
it's like you could show sympathy. Like obviously they had families, but it's like, what was smart in that situation? It's like, I don't know. It's no GPS kills me, and I only say that because one, y'all billionaires. Technology is so crazy nowadays, and the ocean is huge. What is it, 90% or whatever we haven't discovered?
Yeah.
It's so big, so it's no telling. Like obviously, I guess the thing exploded or imploded or whatever it's called. Or
they
something.
were too deep.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, the pressure, whatever. But
And they said if they was to survive, they had no windows or nothing, so they was gonna have to unscrew the
Yeah, like they bolted it from the outside,
Yeah,
so you
so
can't
like
get
them
out.
2 hours of them trying to unscrew, they would have been dead.
Yeah.
by the time they came back up to the surface.
That's retarded.
insane.
It was like you just put you kind of set yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
Cause who boasts themselves up from the outside, and then so you can't get out unless somebody kind of like lets you out. Type
Yeah.
of thing.
Basically, the only person from the outside can let them out. Like they couldn't let each other out.
That's so crazy.
I don't know. The water is scary. Cause even that one situation where the buddy was on a cruise, and I think he got dared to jump over late at night, and a lot of people don't understand.
And that's super dark.
People don't
As soon as
understand
he-
how. Yeah,
As
how
soon as the boat went, he just disappeared.
Yeah.
That was scary.
Because-
That's
super
dark,
dark, bro.
Yeah.
like even I seen a video on TikTok where you know how they got the little, I think it's called oil rigs, like in the middle of the
Yeah.
ocean, and
he was
they
recording it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have lights all around it.
Yeah.
And you can't see anything.
Yeah.
So just think he jumped off at night, and it's only like the lights probably showing that the direction they're headed. When he jumped off, and them currents is crazy, and he didn't jump. He didn't even grab the little life raft thing, you know, the little circle
Yeah,
tube
yeah.
thing that people usually grab. He swam away from it. I'm like, damn, bro.
But I think he might have saw something. It could have been like they said a shark or some type of figure that was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But with sharks is they're more scared of us than we're scared of them.
Yeah.
They only attack.
But
When,
wasn't
like,
in it? Was it in the Bahamas?
I don't even know.
It was. I don't know where they were.
I'm
going.
not
A
going.
lot of people, I think, like a lot of these movies kind of depict how aggressive sharks are, but I think they said it's a more chance of us dying by like what did they say, like a bookshelf than a shark
Yeah.
attack.
That's crazy.
That's how unlikely it is for a shark to attack.
Yeah. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't attack like once they see a human.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't even think that thing where they say, "Oh, sharks smell your blood" or something. I don't even think that's necessarily true.
Yeah, it might not be. Yeah.
But yeah, that's,
But even like just listen to him when he was like one of the dudes was like Baba, and I'm like, bro, it's kind of like haunted in a way. Like, damn, like that's crazy that he said that because that was the last time anybody saw him.
And that's crazy. Like we talk about sharks being dangerous, but what's the real danger is dolphins. I don't know if y'all know. Like,
yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah,
dolphins are way dangerous to humans than sharks are. To humans.
No, I heard about that too. Yeah, it's crazy.
And orcas.
orca.
And
orcas,
oh my.
yeah. Nah,
Hey,
orcas
If
would
I see
scare
a
me.
orca, bro.
Yeah.
Cause bro, people don't understand how smart dolphins and orca whales are. Though.
That's
Yeah.
why they so
Like,
dangerous. Yeah.
They'll really bait you in there, and then you know what I'm saying. Especially like, I feel bad for like the little sea lions and stuff that gotta like face them all the time. Cause I seen this video, and the sea lion had jumped on the little boat, and it was like an orca world, kind of like hunting him, and the dude was trying to get the sea lion off because the orca really could have tipped that boat over,
Yeah.
and it could have been rats.
Yeah, that's crazy. But even just thinking about him on the ship or just him jumping off, it's like the kids nowadays like that's so dumb. Like, okay, if it was broad daylight, okay, that may no, even that's still dumb. But it's just like at dark, at night, and there's so many possibilities for it to go wrong. Like, say he was so close to the ship or whatever, the blaze underneath could have cut him up
Yeah.
and stuff. So it was just so much stuff that could have went wrong. And
But that kind of goes back to what I was saying in the beginning. Like, that's our generation.
yeah,
That's the stuff that we would do. He jumped over. I'm pretty sure they said he jumped over because somebody dared him to.
yeah.
If that's all it takes for somebody to be like, hey, I bet you won't jump in this water or jump overboard.
L friends, man. L
Nah,
friends.
L friends.
And you got
But
what's
you know,
going
we
in your
look-
mind, like you gotta be like, nah, bro, it's no way I'm.
It's not
jumping
worth
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
It's not worth it at all.
Now you got he's probably dead due to starvation or like drowned or something. Now you
something
got
like that.
your blood, his blood on your hands because you just dared one of your friends to jump off this.
Yeah,
cruise.
I really wonder how they feel.
Yeah,
Like,
I bet they feel pretty bad now.
yeah,
Nah, yeah, the water. Would y'all rather skydive or like go on a cruise? I'd rather skydive than go on a cruise. I wouldn't
Most of the
like to.
cruises I seen got a basketball court on them. So, shoot.
I just say that, bro, because the water, the ocean, is so much that we don't know about it. And I just feel like, say I'm even in the ocean or something like that, and I'm just swimming or whatever, I just don't know what's under me.
Yeah, I mean skydiving would be fun, but I think the possibility for having a false shoot is kind of small. So
yeah.
I do skydive. I do skydive.
No, and the crazy thing is, you could do like skydiving in like in Liberty or North
Up
Kansas
north,
City,
yeah.
up north, and it's for like 150. I'm thinking about doing it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
want
do
to do it, but you ride with somebody, and then it takes you, or they pull it for you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be fun. But I do want to go on a cruise though.
I do too.
I think it would be fun. Even though water terrifies me, bro. That stuff, it really scares me. And I don't know, like, if I was to jump, just say it in the ocean, if I did, I'm getting right back on. Because I'm not about to sit there, and I don't know, because just think about all the stuff we haven't discovered, bro.
Yeah.
It could be so much stuff that we don't even see, that people don't even talk about. So I can't.
There was one guy. I don't know if y'all want to go look this up, but in the Gulf of Mexico, he put I guess he put like a little drone or whatever, and he was recording the Gulf of Mexico, and he didn't go real deep, but he went deep enough, and he found a lake inside the water.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he recorded it.
A lake inside the water?
Yeah, a lake inside the Gulf of Mexico. It's a lake.
That's crazy.
Inside
And
water, yeah.
he released the footage, and literally a day after he released the footage, he died.
He died.
No, that's what happens, bro.
Yeah, he died.
That's what happens.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Because I know what you're talking about. And I haven't seen this one video of this dude. I feel like it might be the same thing, but I don't know if he was down there by himself or like it was a drone, but he was down there, and he said he seen like another body of water inside a body of water, and he was like, he kind of like went through it, and then like went to a whole different side. Like, it was some weird stuff, but it might be the same thing because that dude ended up dying too.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of crazy. Like, we really don't. I feel like they know more than what they showing us, or they really don't know. They just trying to hide it from us. That like it's some shit that they don't really know.
Yeah.
Like,
know
do y'all
about it
believe in
all.
aliens? Yeah.
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 So like when when they do the sightings and like the people will call police and whatever, and it's crazy how the people with black suits will come as well. Like, they'll probably like tell them don't like tell your story or ever. Don't tell
Also-
anybody you seen this or something. So why would you not want to not want them to tell them that they seen a UFO in the air.
And you know what that make me think of? You know what that make me think about the movie,
Men
The
in
Men
Men
in
in
Black.
Yeah.
You know how like those regular people, and then they use the little scanner
Yeah.
to erase their mind. So I feel like that's in a way. I don't want to say that I know that's true, bro, because like it's some shit that people really see that they hush up about. Like, bro, you better not say anything.
Now they gotta shut up.
Because even in Vegas, they was talking about the aliens, the people seeing the aliens in their backyard. I think it was a video, but I don't think that video is nowhere to be found now.
I think
the
I know what you're
actual
talking.
alien.
The actual alien.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw that video
Yeah.
too, and I've been looking it up too, but I don't think I could find
But
it.
even then, it's kind of like that happened for like a day.
Like the video was like a police recording on his. Like, when they called the
Yeah,
police first.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang. And then when we had went down there, I'm like, man, I'm trying to see an alien for real.
Yeah, not for real.
But it's some crazy stuff that nobody really be talking about. Because, yeah, I think aliens is real. Or like, I think all that stuff is.
No, that's what I was about to say. I think, especially in this world, bro, I don't not believe anything. Like, I believe that something could be true. If somebody, like, obviously, I wouldn't be gullible and just be like, oh, yeah. But it's like, it's a strong possibility that could be true, especially with all the technology, everything we had. Like, they cloning people now. It's just, it's so much stuff. Matter of fact, you know, we was talking about the Stranger Things thing that I got over there. And it was, that's based off of a true story.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's wild, bro.
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna send it to you on TikTok or
know
whatever.
that.
But it's so crazy though. Like it's just it's so crazy that like I'm not saying the stuff that we learn in school isn't important. I think some of it is unimportant. We don't need to talk about it. But it's like it's so much history that you can learn out here just through the internet. Like if you really want to find out information about stuff, like what I learned from these movies too, you gonna find it.
Yeah, like speaking of school and like history, it's crazy how they tried to sugarcoat as slavery as not being as bad as it is.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And like hearing about like, for example, for George Washington to still have slaves. I did not know George Washington's teeth were so bad that he took the teeth of his slaves and put it inside his mouth.
And they teach that, bro. And it's like these men are men that we praise.
Like in front of our dollar sign and stuff.
So yeah, so I'm like, why are we not supposed to learn this in school? Like especially for our history's sake.
Yeah.
Especially for Black history. And now that everybody's now getting exposed, like the truth of like this was way worse than how everybody was telling. Like for the lynchings, the freaking like. Come on, like a show of seeing not just a black man, just a body burning and just people just having a good time seeing somebody burn on the tree is.
I think it was way worse than what they try to like depict. Like in these movies, I think it was like 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Honestly, and it's just like you said, some of these dudes that like we praise, like even like they try to say like Abraham Lincoln, he freed the slaves. Yeah. How you free the slaves? You still got slaves.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Real.
That don't make sense.
And it's kind of like it's one of the things like especially when you see people, it's like it's an image thing. It's a publicity stunt or something. You want to make yourself look good, but in reality, that's not who you really are. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it's a lot of that in the real world too, like of just people like big name people or like. I don't know. It just seems like they just do it to look good or something,
But I think like you said about the school thing, I feel like school kind of trains you to think in a certain way.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of trains you to think in a certain like box.
And then when you get older,
you start to
and the truth get uncovered.
Yeah.
You like, damn, this shit really bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what school really train you to be? A worker.
Yeah.
It don't train you to be a boss. It don't train you.
Train you to go to school and then get you a good job.
And to work for somebody. You know
work for the white man if we just being completely honest.
Yeah,
but
for sure. So
that's just how. But even like Black History Month, I think I said it before, but you can't tell me that we only get 1 month out the year that we hone in on black people. When really a lot of the stuff that you see is created by black people.
Yeah.
that's true.
It's just been stolen.
It's stolen, like and then they
like
just throw
like
it.
I was talking to this with some of my boys last night with the Kyrie situation with the Jews stuff. We were our colored people were the real Jews,
No.
and like white Jews get
Thank you.
mad. White Jews
Thank
get
you.
mad when
Oh
you say
my
that.
gosh.
Like for example, you want to know you want to know how what type of white person is racist? A white Christian. Tell them Jesus is black.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Tell
they
them Jesus
they
black.
no, he wasn't.
No, and you know what's so crazy about that? I'm glad you say it. And it's kind of like, I don't want to be like that,
And
but
that's
it's
why-
beautiful
yeah.
when we get older. We start to really learn, like, well, you know, what's going on. And, you know, whenever, you know, Jewish, they call, you know, the white people or white Jew people or Jews or
They
whatever.
don't call them Jews. They call them Jewish.
Jewish people. But, you know, when you put an ish behind something, that means
pertaining
to. Yeah.
Mhm.
So trying to be that.
Yeah.
And so that's why, like, when people talk about it or stuff, like, yeah, those are Jewish people. They want to be us, but they're
Yeah.
not. And no, what I'm about to say, bro, it might catch a lot of heat, bro. And I'm not saying, I might have talked about this before, but about like the Hitler. I'm not saying Hitler was perfect, and I'm not saying he wasn't bad, bro, because I don't think, me personally, the way he killed the people, I wouldn't have did that.
You just don't agree with the way he went
did,
about with
but he
certain
definitely knew something, bro.
Yeah, I think he
knew
went
something.
over the edge with killing.
Yeah,
I
killing.
think, yeah,
But he knew that black people were
Yeah,
Jews,
but
yeah.
he knew like, okay, y'all
He
not
knew
the
it,
real, y'all not
yeah.
the real Jews.
Yeah.
and he knew it was coming. He was like, bro, I'm literally. I think in this reading, I think Deshaun Jackson, who played in the NFL, he posted it. What Hitler said, he was talking to one of his like soldiers or something.
Yeah.
He was just like, the real Jews are the Negroes. It says it in the Bible or whatever, and he was just like, basically, they're trying to take their identity, and I'm trying to prevent the world from becoming
Like the
how it is.
Illuminati,
And now look.
And how it is. He,
Now look who runs the world.
Like he said, like we all agree on, like how he went about it. I don't agree on, but at the same time, he was trying to prevent everything that you see happening now. You know what I'm saying? And really, it's shitty. Like,
and really, when you really think about it, yes, we keep saying that we don't agree with how he went about it, but I think people really put the Holocaust over slavery. Yeah, I think really people. What's the worst thing ever that happened in history?
They'll say, or they'll
Holocaust,
say
yeah.
9/11, or they'll say like
that's what I'm
they'll say
saying.
9/11.
When that shit was
But
said.
that-
9/11 was not worse than slavery.
but a lot of people don't like. That's what I'm saying. Slavery was way worse for a way longer period of time.
Yeah.
And then like they don't talk about Thanksgiving. You know how many Native Americans got killed?
Yeah, I don't.
No, and you know what's so crazy, and I'm pretty sure we spoke about this too. But what's so crazy is people know the history behind it, but well, it's in the past. The day
not
was
rubbing that. Yeah,
that's
we're
what I'm
not
saying,
brushing that off.
That's what I'm saying. The day is the whole day. Everything about it was built off of them killing natives and stuff.
Yeah, and they showing y'all what they do on this day.
And that's one thing they teach in history, though. That's one thing I know that they teach in history.
Like, yeah.
And you know what's crazy?
But they don't teach it to the extent
To
of
the
where
extent,
like,
yeah.
oh damn, we shouldn't really be celebrating.
Yeah,
it.
that
You know
we
what
shouldn't
I'm
be
saying?
celebrating. But they teach that we killed. I mean, you know, natives got killed and stuff. But you know what is so crazy when it comes to like history teachers? They know God is black too.
Yeah.
Or they, you know, they know it too. Like we'll talk about it. It's just so crazy that they know stuff.
To go deeper in the history, the face of Jesus now, the dude was gay. He was gay. The dude that they painted as Jesus, like he was gay.
For sure.
So that's what got me confused. So I'm like, y'all painted this gay man, and now considering in the Bible, being gay is a sin.
Yeah.
So that confuses me.
Yeah.
So y'all took the black man out, put this white man in, and thinking he's heterosexual. When we go deeper, this man's gay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's
Yeah, I don't know. I say this all the time, and I think a lot of people don't like, or a lot of people that don't look like us, like black people. I say you can't call a black person racist. You can't, because how are you gonna call me racist and my people racist after everything we done been through?
And no, okay, because I think some people get it misconstrued too. When me personally, when I say black or like, you know, I'm not gonna say colored people, but us Mexicans or Hispanics, whatever, like we're all the same. And no, it makes me think of what G Herbo's,
Or his baby mama said, and
yeah,
I had how she was basically like, I don't get why Mexicans think they can
Say nigga.
say nigga, and I kind of reposted it. Me personally, I don't really have a problem with it because if you look back at the history, we all came from the same descent.
Yeah.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
all, even if you look back at old pictures like slavery, Mexicans was in them on them slave boats
That's
with
why
us
I don't
too.
get if a Mexican is being racist to a black dude and talks about slavery. You was a slave, yo.
No,
ancestors
that's what
were
I'm
slaves.
saying.
He was right there with us, bro.
People don't really realize that, like, whenever stuff hit the fan back in the day, we just got splitted.
Yeah.
We're the same. We just got splitted. So y'all might have went to different continents. We might have went to a different one, and then y'all learned different languages, and that's
Yeah.
kind of how it came about. People don't understand that, but we the same, bro. Like when I look at, and I hate sometimes where like we go somewhere and it's like people, or like especially on movies or stuff like that, we separated or we
Like we
different.
divided.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It shouldn't be like that. Like we're the same, bro. It's crazy.
I mean, I think that's kind of how it is in real life too, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's just we kind of divided,
Yeah.
but we really we should be all as one because, and I think that's what the higher up people, whatever you want to call it, I think that's what they fear the most is
Yeah.
that once we all figure out we really on the same team and
Yeah,
we kill them, bro.
yeah.
And I think I seen this one video and it's so true. They was just like I think it was a white lady. She was just like, it'll really be bad for us if like black people, Mexicans, they want a revenge for what we put them through.
Yeah. See, and that's
Nah,
what I'm thinking
for
too.
real.
Like when, like a white person would be like very mad. Like if we, like with the police didn't start coming around until slavery ended. So y'all knew
Police.
if we wanted to, we really could if we wanted to, but we just wanted to be free. Just wanted to be just like y'all. But once police got here, it was totally different.
Yeah.
So y'all knew like eventually an uprising was gonna come.
For sure.
We had a couple of riots here and there, but I mean,
Cause hey, if we was all, no offense to Martin Luther King, you know, but if we was all like Malcolm X, bro, that nigga was trying to help bring some fuck that.
I was gonna say he was trying to arm
Yeah.
everybody.
Nah, for real. He was trying to make sure we was, like we can only take so much, bro.
That's
You can
what
only-
I'm saying.
I
We can
think
only
that's what he was trying to
yeah,
tell
we
Martin.
can
I
only
think
take
Martin
so
Luther
much.
King said that at one point in
Yeah,
time.
I think
Before he died,
think that's what he was trying to tell Martin. Like, I
Yeah.
respect what you're doing, but like,
Yeah.
there's gonna have to be a time where we gonna have to push. There's a certain buttons they pushed,
And I think that time is kind of near, bro. Cause honestly, it's still going on. They don't talk about it as much. All these, we have to put that news out there, like that black people's getting killed. You know how many people still getting killed? Like
yeah,
somebody just got damn lynched, modern day lynched. They hung this nigga. They cut his head off or something. Threw him on the train. Like, come on, bro. But
Yeah.
they don't talk about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's so much. You got the news about the LGBTQ. That's the biggest news grabber there is right now. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
It's like they don't talk about what's really going on. I hate when people say, "Oh, we always force the race thing." It's not. We don't force
Yeah.
it. It's there. You just
naive, just very naive.
naive to the fact. But some movies that I kind of think about that kind of like remind me of us is one Avatar. When I watch Avatar, it kind of hit it on the nail too because it's just like, especially like the second one. Like me and Amari talk, like as soon as that movie ended, we was like, bro, they talking about us in that movie because it's kind of like it's different nations, but then like you know how they had to leave or whatever,
Yeah,
and they look different, a little bit different, but they really just like us. You know what I'm saying? Like they was blue, they all blue, but they got different features and stuff. And I think it came about because they got divided. You know what I'm saying? But then
Yeah.
you got how we was talking about the Jews, like we the real Jews, and then the
Yeah.
Jewish people.
And you could tell it looked like they had dreads, they had curly hair, they
Yeah.
had beads in their hair, different stuff. That's looked like us.
Like the cause you seen Avatar too, didn't you?
yeah, I see.
Like you seen how the general he turned into one of the avatars.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of how like we the real Jews,
They trying to be
they trying to be Jewish,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
the Jews too. I'm just like, damn, that shit, that's us for real. And then like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah,
don't-
that's what I was gonna say. Like the first,
Nah, that really
especially
make
with
me
the,
think,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
especially with the first one, how Caesar was showing the other apes like how to
Yeah.
walk,
Yeah, like
how to
this is what we
talk.
can do. Like they kind of try to dumb us down.
They
Yeah,
dumb us
And he was-
down
Come
because
on,
they're
like,
afraid of what we can be.
Yeah.
And we
because
all
he was. Yeah, they were definitely afraid.
Yeah,
of
then
nah.
all
and,
hell
and
loose.
that's why in like what was it, the second one when the humans tried to kill Caesar, they weren't
Yeah.
trying to just go for the apes, they were just trying to kill him.
And it's like when you see them all together, they scary.
Yeah,
They was
they get
scared.
dangerous.
And then like
See
you
'em,
seen,
they took over California within minutes.
Man.
and then like you seen like the all the apes was in captivity and stuff like that. They try to like the zoos and stuff like that, but that's
Yeah.
really captivity. You know what
No,
I'm
for
saying?
real.
Yeah.
That's how it is with us. What runs the jails? Us
Us.
Mexicans, you know, all
Yep.
minorities. We
Yep.
you know we fill up the jails. You know what I'm saying? But like in that movie, and then it was just like at the end, the apes was running the world at that point
Yeah.
because the humans started dying off. You know what I'm saying? They started,
Yeah.
you know. That's just,
That's when it got bad.
Yeah.
but even in that, it's so many different types of it was like apes and stuff. It was the orangutans, it was the other monkeys, you know what I'm saying? But we all won.
Yeah.
And that's scary. Like,
And it made me think of like one part in there. Maybe it was the second one. Ain't it 3, right?
Yeah, I think
Three
it was
or-
3 or
yeah.
4.
I think in the second one, they kind of got them misconstrued, and I only say that because they started war based off of, like they didn't start war. Like I don't think Caesar really wanted the war, but I think
he just wanted to be free.
Yeah.
but I think somebody in their camp or wherever the humans were, they brought that upon them, and they was they just couldn't trust them. They feared that we would do something to him, but
Yeah.
all he wanted was, like he said, peace and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just think they just pick a fight, and I'm not saying that's how it is in real life, but I think sometimes they just pick fights. We literally they wasn't doing nothing wrong. Y'all
Yeah.
came to where we was, and y'all started the drama.
Yeah,
They wasn't the apes in the movie. They didn't come and attack the humans.
yeah.
They came to them and they stopped them like, yeah, y'all own our y'all
Mis-
ground.
Man,
You know?
mistreated them and stuff like that. You
Yeah.
seen like it was all types of stuff.
So, but even it makes me you brought up Kyrie, and I think sometimes he's one of the misunderstood athletes there is, and I only say that like I saw this video on TikTok the other day saying that Kyrie, he's not one of the greats or something, and he can't do this because he's unavailable. But what people don't understand is that he not gonna just do anything that nobody tell him to do, and it's a job at the end of the day. Yes, I might entertain people, and that's that's probably what he love to do too.
Yeah,
But I have a family to take care of, and one thing that I can respect is that he stand by his morals and beliefs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I just think some people, I just don't think, especially when they up on that level, I just want the money. They're gonna go against it. Let me just do this because I want to get this money. I want to do this. Nah, I'm not doing that. You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
think, I think growing up, we always thought like selling your soul was like, like doing basically like giving your whole soul. But I think that's a form of selling your soul, like going away from your morals and stuff just for a paycheck.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid millions of dollars so I can do this. I'm getting paid millions of dollars so I can let me wear a dress, even though I don't think that's right, or I know that's not right.
Yeah,
I'm a man. I shouldn't be wearing a dress. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
But I'm gonna do it because I'm finna get paid this bag.
for sure.
I think that's a form of selling your soul, and I think a lot of people do that, especially a lot of people like us. Like, we get that money, and we ain't seen no type of money like that in our lifetime, so we kind of like, damn, now I'm gonna try to keep the money however I can. I'm gonna do whatever I can, whether that be me going way across my morals.
Yeah,
That
for
love
sure.
love for the money is definitely the root of evil. Cause
Nah, for sure.
somebody slime out their whole family to get where they want to go, especially when there's a bag involved.
It's so crazy what money can really do.
Money, like you said, money could definitely take you away from your morals.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah, like
you.
on the Kyrie situation, like him him like, okay, I'm gonna apologize, but I'm still not gonna be playing. So and he wasn't worried about getting traded. So they're like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna trade you. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
And especially with him and the vaccine thing. Oh, well, you gonna lose this amount of money. Okay, take that money.
Yeah.
You gonna lose that Nike deal. Take the Nike deal.
Yeah.
They took it, and I think they thought, oh, once we take it,
He
he
was
gonna
going.
he gonna do it.
No.
Oh, okay. Still not gonna get that motherfucker. And look at him. He still don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people speak on other people's money. Oh, me personally, you're missing out on millions
Okay.
of dollars.
Yeah,
Okay?
Okay.
You're a grown man. Why are you counting my pockets,
That's
bro?
what I'm saying.
If
And
it's not affecting me to that extent, but like I said, it goes beyond morals. Like that's a moral of his. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't go, and that's what I don't understand. Like respect, and I wish I would like I was on some of these like sports shows or like just shows in general where they talk about some of these players, like Charles Barkley. I don't like how he talks about certain players, like, oh, he's an idiot, or Shannon Sharp, he's an idiot,
Oh.
or you know what I'm saying?
With the Malika Andrews situation, when she talked about Brandon Miller's case, ain't nobody brought that case up during the draft, but her.
And you bring it up to
And
try
you
to
bring it up at the happiest. This is his happiest moment of his life.
nah,
Like,
she get on my nerves.
and you try to
she-
deteriorate this
and you
man,
literally
like
brought that up in the middle of the draft. Like if I was, I would really look at you like, why would you do that?
Man.
Like that was really,
It-
like
man, like
really low.
But I think a lot of these players, like a lot of these people, yeah, we can have different beliefs, but don't disrespect me in the midst of you saying you disagree with me.
Yeah.
You can say I don't agree with you the way how you handle things. Okay, that's cool. But you calling me delusional is one of the most disrespectful things you can do.
Nah, for real.
Saying you're an idiot. Now, how do you expect, like, especially like Stephen A. and Kyrie? I think Stephen A. be throwing shots at Kyrie all the time.
Oh, he don't show up for work.
I don't.
Come
I
on,
don't-
bro.
But how do you expect me to address you when I
he ain't
see
even,
you?
He ain't even an NBA player.
Never play NBA.
He
And,
never
in his
touched
life.
the NBA, so
In
he
his
ain't
life.
never been in Kyrie's position ever. So that's why, if I was to respond, that's what I would say. A lot of these guys on ESPN Sports Center ain't touched. JJ Redick is the only.
Yeah.
And he
realest
shut Stephen
one
A.
that
Smith
we-
up.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
only truest one that we've seen be on these sports shows talking the talk. Like how he was disrespecting Stephen A. He's like, you ain't never touched the NBA, so you don't know what
You
LeBron
don't-
was on.
That's what I'm saying. And I would have never apologized. He apologized for it, but you ain't never played before, bro.
Yeah, you was a bench warmer in college, man. You won in here, man.
Yeah, and you right on, saying that we can have different, we can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
But don't call me it be on live TV, and then I think he be having people agree with it. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like you said, I wish I would had the fame that they did, because, bro, you not finna disrespect me. And I'm not gonna lie, those are fighting words, bro.
Yeah.
That'll make you want to put your hands on a grown man, because it's like, bro, you call me an idiot, and it's like this how I look at it with Kyrie. Kyrie's done the research, and he believes what he believes.
Yeah.
Just the way we believe, and everything that we said today, we believe what we believe. We saw stuff, we researched it. It's not like, and when people hear Kyrie talk, bro, you can't say he's an idiot, because an idiot says you're dumb. He's not. He's clearly not dumb, bro.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of these dudes, they do things based off what the masses are doing. So if a
Yeah.
lot of people do it, it can be the dumbest thing in the world, but they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to give that example, but if 100 people, if it's 100 people right here and they jump off of this building, most people gonna jump off the building because a lot of people done did it.
Yeah.
But if a dude stay back, they be like, why you stay back and you didn't? Because that's fucking retarded.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Even with the Kyrie situation, with him posting the thing on Amazon or whatever,
Yeah.
or him getting a screenshot, somebody was like, y'all want to be mad at Kyrie, but y'all not canceling Amazon when they the one that posted it.
Yeah.
And
It
not
was-
canceling Jeff Bezos.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And it's just like they pick and choose who they want to cancel.
Yeah.
Or they want in the limelight of being a villain, or, oh, let's cancel him. He should be out the league. Let's take this away from him. Let's
Yeah.
do that. I
A
don't
white
agree
man's
with that.
world, bro. It's kind of like, it shows all throughout what we've been talking about the whole time. It's a white man's world. They can't say that about Jeff Bezos. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? But Kyrie, let's go after him. You know what I'm saying? He literally just he didn't say anything about it at all. He just
told
reposted
he
the
just told
reposted
black
it.
people, be aware of this.
Yeah.
Watch it. Take a second to think about it and come back to him.
And
That's
you know
all
what?
he did.
What kills me with people like, oh, I watched the video and I watched it and I just don't agree with it. Research it, bro. You just saw that video. You gotta research what he talked about in it. He talked about Israelites. Research that, and people only see what the media presents itself.
Because they only want to talk about like certain clips that make it look bad. You know what I'm saying? Certain instead of getting the whole gist of what really was said in it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna show this one clip, this one quote where he said the, whatever it said, but they just try to make the negative about it, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
But man, I think that's a wrap for this episode. This is a good episode, man.
For sure. We definitely got to get DQ back on here, bro. It's been long overdue, bro. We've been needing to get you, on here. But we do appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, we gotta get you on here for sure.
I'm glad we got to do this.
There's a lot more we could talk about, you know what I'm saying?
for
But we
sure.
could have been on this mother for
We could have been.
We
for
coulda
3
got here
hours,
for
you know what I'm
hours
saying?
and stuff,
But we don't. A lot of people don't got the attention span for real.
But nah, we appreciate it though. Like we said, this family, bro. We gonna put his social medias, in the bio and stuff. So go tap in with DQ and stuff. But
That's a wrap.
That's right.